What is going on YouTube? It is King Games 29 here, bringing you guys a new video. And in this video I'm showing off the Dragonsworn / Lightsworn deck profile. I did one yesterday pre-Realm of Light, now this is post-Realm of Light, so let's get straight into it. We got your 3 JD, pay 1,000, nuke the board. He's really good. Your main boss monster, you want him, and that's pretty much it. Like, you want him, he's your main boss, he's go hard or go home. Next we have the 3 Illumina. She's great now with Raiden. 1 turn Black Rose, 1 turn Michael. You want to get this off of like Charge of Light Brigade and stuff. Any way you can get her, try it. A Monster Reincarnation. Next we got 3 Lila, and they're all ulti. They're really nice. 2 of them are German. And Pop's back row. You want to set this up before you do any big plays like JD. You want to summon her out, bait out the bad traps like Phoenix Chain and Solemn Warning. So people do Solemn her. I think that's crazy. They'd rather pay 2,000 than just take 17 to the face. Then we get into the new guy, Raiden, Hand of the Lightsworn. He is extremely good. His effect is once per turn, send the top 2 cards of your deck to the grave, and if a Lightsworn monster is milled, then he gains 200. And then during each end phase, you send another 2. And he's a tuner, which makes it so good. And the combos with Lumina are insane. Next we have the other card. I only played 2 of her because I think 3 clogged a little. 2 Minerva, Lightsworn Maiden. Whenever she's summoned, you can add 1 light dragon type monster from your deck to your hand, equal to the number of different Lightsworns in your grave. Supposedly, I guess, they wanted to make this so you could add JD. There's no way in hell you're getting 8 different Lightsworns in your grave to summon this, then add JD. You're pretty much using her for her other effect, which is when she's sent to grave, you mill another, because that extra mill, it can be do or die in this deck. Next, and she's a level 3 tuner too, so that opens up plays, like with the Dragon Ruler and stuff I'll get into later. Jane, this is 1 Obs, 1 Jane, 1 Garroth, 1 Wolf, and 1 Aaron. She's just good for attack. He's really good off Minerva now, and Raiden. Wolf, easy special summon, and Aaron for those pesky Yirias that are just running about. 2 Diabolus for our light dragons. Gets rid of back row, gets rid of set cards. He's 2,800, helps OTK. 2 Eclipse to get those Diaboluses and those JDs right straight to remove from plays to set up the Dragon Ruler plays. Next we have our Darks. We have 3 Necrogarna. Necrogarna is really good. It saves your life, guys. It's pretty much it. You don't want him in hand at all. If there's any way possible to get rid of him, do it. Next we have 2 Curry Bandit. This card is insane to add any spell or trap from your deck to grave. Hopefully you mill it, and mill some other good stuff that you need that you don't have in grave to set up your bigger plays. Next we have the Dragon Ruler's Tempest, Blaster, or that's title, then Blaster. I don't play Redox because Redox is a little weak, and I want the big guys. I want to OTK you fast and move on to my next opponent. These are the ones that you want. I don't like Redox because he kind of clogs, and I just don't like him in my opinion. And these guys you can easily synchro with Minerva, what I was talking about, or Raiden, and make big synchro plays like Star Eater or Leo. And once you get that Leo on the board, against some decks, they can't beat it, and it's just game. So they're mainly used for overlay, synchro, the usual shenanigans. 1 Honest, always got to get that focus in. Honest is honest, guys. The best hand trap in the game, probably in my opinion. Okay. You guys can see him. Alright. Then last but not least, 1 BLS. It's BLS, guys, another boss monster. Then for spells we have 3 Solar Recharge, the Draw Engine, honestly really good, mill 2, draw 2. Then we have 2 Monster Reincarnation first, because you're gonna mill JDs, I'll tell you that right now. And the Monster Reincarnation is gonna get those JDs back, so those are nice. Charge of Light Brigade, Search, and Mill. And then last but not least, 2 Needlebug Nest. One of my friends recommended me to play this because it's send top 5 cards of your deck to grave, and it helps out a ton because the milling that you need for this deck is insane. You need those JDs on board as fast as possible just to OTK your opponent, and these will help. So that's it for main deck. Let's get into the extra deck. We have 1 Felgrand for your rank 8, Dragosack, and Big Eye for your rank 7s. Next, we have Starleaf Paladynamo, Easy Draw, and Negate Pesky Effects. Cowboy for the game. Level Chain to mill. 101 to steal annoying monsters that are special summoned. Excitation Knight for the nuke the board plays. Now into the 3s. Alucard and Leviar. Pop back row. Get monsters back from remove from game. Into the synchros now. 7s we have Black Rose Dragon. Another board nuke. This deck relies on a lot of board nukes, I guess, so I'm thinking from testing a little more probably today I might add a Stardust Dragon and Starlight Road, because a lot of people are going to play this deck, and the Starlight Road is going to be a huge comeback. So save up on your Starlight Roads. The new Synchro Michael, pay 1,000, target card in the field, banish it, send top 3 cards of your deck to grave during your end phase, and when he dies, you get to return any number of Lightsworns from your graveyard to your deck, and you gain 300. Now that's really helpful to pay for either his effect again or JD. I gained 2,700 off of this one time, and it's really a game changer. Next we have our Stardust Spark Dragon. I think he's more reliable than the normal Stardust Dragon, but I might switch that depending on more testing. Next we have our rank 10 Leo. I really wish he was hollow. Hopefully National Pack 5. Can't be targeted except during my main phase 2, so that's really good. And then the level 11 Star Eater. Just 3,200 guys. He's really good. And then the side deck. The side deck's important. We have 1 Majesty Fiend. Majesty Fiend's really good. He's new to the scene, but tribute off a special summon guy, hopefully you get first turn, and monster effects cannot be activated, and this just cripples a lot of decks, and people can't play around this sometimes. So 1 Majesty Fiend. 1 Thunder King. Thunder King's really good. He doesn't let you add cards. It's kind of simple. On to the next, 2DD Crow. Banish stuff like artifacts, banish stuff like mermails, banish mirror match so they can't summon JD. Next we have 2 Maxi. It's falling all over there. Special summon decks, dragons, Lightsworn, whatever. Maxi scares a lot of people, so they stop special summoning. Next we have 2 Prohibition. I like this card. This is one of my specialties. People make fun of me for it, but I play Prohibition in almost every side deck I play, because once you play that round 1 or that game 1, you usually know what your opponent's playing, and you know the key cards to their deck, so you can just call their name and they won't be able to play it. Or maybe if you're smart and you know like your opponent is siding Light Imprisoning Mirror, you can say, hey, Prohibition, Light Imprisoning Mirror, and they're kind of screwed after that, because then you have all your effects still, and they have to get rid of Prohibition before they activate Light Imprisoning Mirror. Mind Control, I can take control of anything pretty much, depending on what my opponent plays. That's why it's in the side, because I don't want to risk it in the main board. 2 Decree, I moved that from the main deck to the side deck. It's Decree, guys, negates all traps, really good in this deck. Next we have 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror for the upcoming Shaddolls. People fear Shaddolls, and I don't know why, because this card and Consecrated Light say what's up. But mainly this is for Evil Swarm at the moment, because Evil Swarm kind of screws up some plays. I've beaten Evil Swarms before just without Light or Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, from like Illumina and Raiden and all that stuff, like on DN and stuff. And then last we have 2 Malevolent Catastrophe. It's really, really good against Artifact. That's pretty much it. It's another Heavy Storm. It's the Heavy Storm that's not Heavy Storm. Alright, so that's it, guys. That's the deck profile. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the future.